Welcome back. I want to talk about a program. Well, it's not really a program, it's just an ideology that I heard on another jiu-jitsu podcast, and they called it the Adopt a Junior belt. But before we dive into that, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, who's left comments, who likes, who shares. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that and how much it's helped, as well as anyone who hasn't subscribed yet to please do so. You, like I said, have no idea how much it helps get me out into the algorithm for more people to continuously find the videos, as well as liking, commenting, sharing. It all helps. I'd also like to encourage you to go check out my sponsor, mayhemonthemat.com. They make hoodies, rash guards, t-shirts. They have an amazing mission using jiu-jitsu as an activity, as well as a community to help fight mental health battles. So go check them out. Use my discount code blind_BJJ at checkout to get 15% off your entire order. All right, so like I said, it was an idea that a black belt kind of pitched that he called it adopt a white belt, but I'll say junior belts. And the idea to it was for an upper belt or a mid-level belt for that matter to take a white belt under their wing and kind of help them integrate into the gym, grasp the culture, and help with a little bit of maybe sidebar instructions if they're struggling with hitting a certain sweep and you know that one fairly well. But there's so much more to that. And I think the main people that need to have someone look out for them like that, and it doesn't even have to be an upper belt in my opinion, other white belts could do it too, especially for someone who is brand new to jiu-jitsu and this is their first time stepping on the mats or into a jiu-jitsu gym, because they're already going to be anxious, they're going to be nervous. We all went through it, and they're thinking in the back of the head that they are going to get utterly destroyed because they don't know anything and they're going up against people that maybe some have only been training a few weeks, others have been training for decades potentially, and they're already nervous about that. So I think it's intimidating to have, say, a purple or a brown belt, no matter how friendly they are, take them under their wing. It is greatly appreciated. At my first gym that I trained at, I had a few purple belts that were more than happy to assist in anything and everything that they could, and they were super friendly guys, and I can't thank them enough. But it's intimidating. Someone that's got that much training under their belts, you have no idea what kind of competition styles, if they do it, and it's intimidating. So it's almost more relaxing for a first-timer, for a white belt to approach them and just introduce yourself, be as friendly as possible, and just bring them into the mix and show them that even though it's their first day on the mats, that doesn't matter, because we've all been there, we've all done it, and we know what it feels like. So I think it is a great idea that they pitched as far as adopting a lower belt. It's not so much needed if blue belts and up are transferring, like if they moved or whatever the case may be and they're starting at a new gym, because they know what they're doing. They know what's going on, what the ropes are, but it still doesn't hurt for someone to approach them just to start mixing them into the team. So that would be just more of the culture and friendly attitude inside your gym rather than helping them really grasp the ropes, even though that is still possible because jiu-jitsu is a lifelong learning art. So that is still a thing. But those first timers, the white belts, brand new to jiu-jitsu, those are the ones that we need to really embrace and help bring in, especially if you want your teams to grow and get different looks, because everybody has their own style of jiu-jitsu. So like I said, I think it's a great idea to adopt a lower belt, and I think anyone can do it. So thanks for listening to me ramble. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.